How's that one doing? This is Dave Hunter Vic. About to do EA Sports College Football 25, Virginia Tech Hokies, Dynasty. I'm just getting hyped for College Football 26 that comes out pretty soon. I think it comes out next Monday. I'm just getting hyped because I will be doing Virginia Tech Hokies and College Football 26 too. This is just like what my plan is for when I get closer to the new College Football 26 that comes out next Monday. So, I forgot I could play it 3 days early, so I'm guessing. Actually, comes out on the 10th of the game launches worldwide on the 10th of July. Yeah, pretty much the 10th. Let's get this set up, see what we need. And don't mind me, I'm just eating food. I'll check everything. Yeah, I think we're good. Do this. So you'll be on the fun part. These two. You know what? One max. Try get these in. Still. You guys gotta get left tackle. Oh, that helps. Offense guard. I'll try to get that dude, but I don't see it happening. Yes, yeah. Oh, Marcel, Hurricane, Stanford, Boston College for the Texas rivalry game, Syracuse, Clemson. Uh, 3-year contract. So. Man. First game.
Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollitt and Jesse Palmer. Tee this one up. The Hokies ready to get this thing started and open the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense takes the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously his defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, Dave.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long
Excuse me.
day.
Johnson looking to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
The offense lining up for a first down play. On the run, it's Tootin. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. And the Hokies have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Lane. Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Yeah, last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Nothing but green ahead. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second.
Damn it.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. From the gun, the running back has it. How about that determined run inside the red zone? He's got 6. It's down at the 12.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the blocks, more guys to the run. Then you open up for the passing game.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Power football with the run. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got it down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Alexander. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
A strike downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the 1st down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 200 feet.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. the Commodores line up to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got his man quickly. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The Hokies are flying down the field. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Lane. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He makes a catch. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To throw, it's Drones. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Catch in the middle, it's Lane. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. No good. And the margin remains.
Oh, wow.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. You keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you know what.
The punter's on the sideline with the...
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Line gets set. First down. Run in the red zone. It's Tootin. Shakes off the tackle. How about that determined run inside the red zone? He's got 6. It's down to 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. He's up to 51 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's a midseason full. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas A&M is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks won't be asking for a refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in College Station. They're trailing by 17 to Notre Dame. For now, respect to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Yeah, the QB never wants to miss inside or out route, right? You got to throw it to the sidelines. Don't let anybody undercut that. Go make a big play. And he did. He put it outside, put it on the money. The receiver needs to do a little better job. They got to secure that catch. He was open enough to make that play.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
That could have been an easy pick.
3rd and short on the opponent's side. Expecting quick throw.
That could have been it.
Dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Jennings. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
And the Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
That's a really good-looking run there. And you think about great Hokie running backs in recent years. David Wilson, Lee Suggs, Kevin Jones, they all have the ability to shake defenders and break ankles. This guy right now giving you some of those vibes with that last run. That was nice.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. With the catch, it's Lane. They make the stop after the catch. It's still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Sweet cut there. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Groves. He's got the back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 2nd down after the short completion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He's got 98 yards on the ground. A very productive 1st half here in the season opener. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Hokies.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They march 78 yards down the field, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went wrong in the 1st quarter. Just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on it.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity leg. 1st down here for the offense. To the ground with the back. Oh, what a move. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man on the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
We just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Fires to the big fella.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Johnson wants to throw it. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they wrap him up, but not before. He gets enough
Good play.
for the 1st down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Oh, yucky.
Now on 2nd down. Here's the handoff.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be passing game.
Got it in the middle. It's Bell. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they broke the lead.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25 in the left. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. They put on the heat and they blocked it. That's a live ball. Defense has it. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll start this drive firing. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. After the misconnection, it's second down. To the air, it's thrown. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Come on.
The team's head to the line.
They're right on the money.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Nashville as we say hello from our broadcast studios. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
All right, getting about ready to get these cranked back up here. The Commodores will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Keith. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. It's still a successful play.
Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. Line getting set on second down. Looking for a man. It's thrown. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose.
Wait, dude. That's right on the money.
That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep. Not able to connect there.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Going right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Trying to pick up 7 here on second down from the 20. From the gun, the ground game. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Wide open downfield.
Did Chloe come here today?
Yeah.
Because I didn't even know she was on here. I just dawned on me. I was supposed to start watching her today.
Oh, Chloe?
Yeah.
Oh, you probably...
Until he gets on work just from the 2nd until the 9th now.
Oh, yeah, so Chloe will probably be here tomorrow.
So she didn't come today?
No, she's there, but, you know, Andy was out of work, so why would he bring her here, though, for you? Oh, you're going to watch Chloe? Well...
Supposed to be. Because he still just be for a week and till he gets out of work for 2 hours a day and that.
Yeah. So she'll probably be here
He
to.
said it's supposed to be from the 2nd until the 9th now, which will be 3 days this week and 3 days next week.
Yeah. So it's probably gonna be
And you're
tomorrow.
Monday and Tuesday next week.
Yeah, it'll be tomorrow she'll be here because he picked her up today, but he was out of work, so that's why he didn't bring her here because he was out of work. So she'll probably be here today. So that means you're
I
gonna.
was at her mom's house on Sunday now, and he called and asked me if I can watch it for a couple hours for a week and that, which would be from the 2nd until the 9th now.
Yeah, the reason he's probably gonna have you watch because Connie's still in the hospital is still doing rehabs. Maggie said
For a month now, he
don't.
didn't know who to have her watch her until he gets out of work. Man.
So-
He said, "I need 2 hours a day now until he gets out of work. He gets out at 2 and that.
Yeah, so when Chloe's here, don't smoke marijuana because he does have asthma. So.
I know that much,
Yeah, so she'll probably be here tomorrow because Andy picked her up today. Which, today.
I like her place now.
Yeah, so he didn't need you to watch her because, he just picked her up. He was supposed to pick her up on the 1st, but he had to change it because he was getting an oil change.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so Chloe will probably be here tomorrow. But you're only watching her to 2, so.
Only until he gets out of work and that. This job's up the street here.
Yeah, it makes it easy on him because Connie's still in the hospital doing rehab right now.
I was just trying to think of who could watch him out until he gets out of work for just a week and that, because he's having it for a whole month now.
Because Maggie's mom's doing good is what she told me, so yeah.
That's good.
Something about her leg or something. I don't know.
Somehow that's just been fighting a cold and it's something to relate that she couldn't feel nothing.
Yeah. So she's like in the hospital doing rehab right now. Because usually when Andy does this, she usually watches Chloe while Maggie and him are working. But, she's in the hospital, so he needs you to watch her because he probably won't need you to watch her probably Friday because he's probably going to be off from work.
I know he doesn't work on weekends and that either.
Yeah. So.
Just be 2 days this week and then no, probably just 1 day this week and then 3 days next week.
Yeah. I gotcha.
And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. With the catch, it's Alexander.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some good plays on him.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Johnson looking to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over.
No, they're going for it.
4th down coming up. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. And he's a real...
No. Nice try.
In this no-game land. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They're going to throw it again. He's right on target. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there. He's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Tackled, but he has a 1st down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that 1st down. Understand the situation. Understand I got to get north and south. Get a 1st down. Get a new set of downs.
They'll throw it from the red zone. quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with
That was a good play.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Fires and it's
Oh, I'll take that.
takes it the other way. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around, and there was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense, getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
Good play.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and
Last some yards.
I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now for this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They got the explosive play now to finish the deal. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Hand off from the gun. And he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get it.
And a nice job on that running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing his pass.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Drones. Moves away as he feels pressure. Touchdown, Hokies! And the pummeling has started.
Everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. We've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. He's got to get to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let him go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
I'm still here. I'm just getting talk through the controller. I'm getting warm with my headphones on. So.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
It's a nice game, but the big...
Give me a minute. I gotta check something. Got to check to see how much I got paid today. 'Cause I get paid today. And make me redo all this shit again, really? I hate when they do this. 738. Nine 33. 33. What the hell? Come on. Oh, you fucking kidding me. the hell? I just logged into my stuff. You making me redo this again? Oh, you mother effer. Gotta redo this again. Yay, me. Okay, 397. 397. 720. I can't believe it just did that. I was trying to see how much I got paid, you piece of crap. Be a good boy. Good boy. Yeah, I know. Jeez, that took a fucking while. Pay time, yep. Okay, so $1,387. Ain't bad. Took $403.28 on my damn, that's not taxes. Wow. Cool. I don't know how much I'm getting paid.
Been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They feed him again. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. He makes the grab. Gets away from one. He's got space. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Hands it off. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Trying play action. Getting some heat. And his first pass is incomplete. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. He's got his man. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Commodores are in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete to the left. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those cornerbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick 6. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
He's got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got...
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. Inside the 40. Inside the 30. Past the 10. He takes it all the way back for the defensive 2-point conversion. And that's why, as a defense, you want to keep everything in front, make them run another play. Maybe they'll make a mistake, and they did.
Yeah, you're right, Reese. You got to stop the bleeding. You just got to get hats to the football. This is a defense right now that's flying around, and they're trying to create opportunities for their offense. Did a great job there.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jennings. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off play action on first down. He's going to take off. throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. First down for this offense. Johnson wants to throw it. Gets it out fast. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Let's see what they've got on second down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Open space at the 25. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The Hokies are on the move. They'll try the run. He breaks a tackle. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll run it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the beatdown has ensued.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man? Putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
On to attempt the try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas A&M is totally getting wrecked today. You bring Johnny Football back here in his prime, and even he wouldn't change the outcome of this one. They're trailing by 28 to Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Alexander. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to get the first through the air. chunked it away just as he was hit. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. On the run, it's Thomas. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. And the Hokies are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They move the tight end all over. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Coming after it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Hokies will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
That's caught. It's Skinner. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 2nd and short now after that completion. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Commodores are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to get to it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Alexander. Shakes off the defender. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends. Go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus-pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quick.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Johnson wants to throw it. He caught it. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting day. A late touchdown.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Man, just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point that seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's crazy that you've been playing my secondary at the end of that game. It's crazy how they did that. I'm sorry, next game is Marshall.
Down the right away, but we're going to organize your closet like that. It's on permanent too. It's on the right radar stuff in your closet. It's a fun.
Okay.
Because I got to do the same thing to get rid of shit that I don't want or need anymore. Oh, something that's crazy. It's like our music.
Welcome everyone to Lane Stadium, birthplace of Beamer Ball, where they will touch the Hokie stone and come alive for Virginia Tech. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Hokies will kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Marshall's offense will get the first swing of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw. It's Pennington. They're trying to get to him. Got his man on the right. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Payne. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Montgomery. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Marshall quick to the line.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. They'll send out the kicker here. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Tootin. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Dances away from one. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Hokies with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Hokies have pushed it inside the 20. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, this guy's had all of college football talking after coming away with 3 sacks in his first game, and he already notches his first sack in this one. What a terror he has been on offenses early this season.
Reels it in down the left side. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Marshall quick to the line.
He's out of bounds at the 42. That's a first down for the offense.
Back to pass, it's Pennington. Unloads to the right. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll line up for a second down play. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. After settling for 3 on that first drive, you want to give the other side a big momentum boost, a big confidence builder. Kick another one. It's 3rd and goal. Fires into traffic, intercepted.
think when you're trying to throw against this guy, especially when he's in zone coverage, you got to anticipate the throws. You got to get it out before your receiver turns around to look. Because if you're even half a second too late, he makes you pay with interceptions.
He's going to throw it from his own end zone. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Throwing right. He's got him wide open. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
The O-line gets an attaboy for that play. How about the time they gave their quarterback? Beautiful pocket. They allowed him to survey the field, find his open guy. This offensive line, they are gelling early.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Makes the grab. It's Jennings. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Hokies have their offense in high gear. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to test the right side with this one. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Makes the grab over the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the right. Picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Back to throw, it's Pennington. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, it's Conley. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick. Looking deep. Reels it in as he goes out of bounds on the right side for a huge play.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Wow, what a nice run. He's showing you his athleticism there. You guys remember back in the day when we were calling a game here and the all-time great Virginia Tech running back Kevin Jones came up to the booth and he got into a vertical leap contest with Pollock. It was awesome. This guy on the field, man, he's got so much skill and ability. He's strong and he's fast, and I think he can also out-jump her.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Makes his connection. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the tight end. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Leaves it with the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
On the ground, it's Payne. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. They're not afraid to let one fly from back here. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to run for it. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Hokies will have it 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal block on the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense set for a 1st down play. Wide out in motion. Looking to throw, it's Drones. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Slings it downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Throws for the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And it's no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? To the ground to try to move the chains. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Payne. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
That's caught. It's Montgomery. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Hurd!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers.
And he's running in the open. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Fires left. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Nice move there. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Marshall will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll leave it with him. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Release to the back. That's reeled in. It's Tootin. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. Into the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got room on the return. The 40. Running inside the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half.
Brings it down on the right side. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Back to pass, it's Pennington. Got his man in the middle. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Lane Stadium.
Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Hit as he throws, and it's picked off for the 4th time today. Touchdown, Marshall! What a great play by the defense, and paying it off with the interception return.
And we're going to talk about the guy who caught that and returned it for the touchdown. But how about the pressure on the quarterback? You've got to get ways to be physical with him and make him uncomfortable. Nice job hitting him as he's throwing with the football. And then, obviously, the interception and 6 points.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. The give to the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. Got him downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback?
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards, pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind, but listen, you give up the run, I get a short little game, no harm, no foul.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Running behind that left side. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Pennington. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Hokies trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. And the D deny them on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And that one will put them up here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. The give on the inside. At the 35, he's open. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They'll give it to him again. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looking to pass. It's Pennington. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making their situation really good on the next down.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. On the run, still looking. Touchdown, Hokies! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just running amok for the Hokies, both through the air and on the ground.
He's just doing some serious damage. And whether it's running, whether it's throwing, this guy has been on point, making you think of some great names like Mike Vick back in the day that just electrified Virginia Tech fans.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 7 over Akron. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Open runway ahead. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Herd! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, but a touchdown on the board. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. On the ground with the counter. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Dropping back, it's Drones. Might be looking to run. He's going to run it. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. He's got his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Looking to move it through the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Wiggles free. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Dropping back, it's Pennington. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
They'll go to the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. Headed to the end zone. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. And he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. The give to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Second and very short here for the offense. Caught near the sticks. It's Lane. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. At the 40, there he goes. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. In the red area, it's Tootin. And into the end zone. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things.
You know, David, I like the play call in this situation of the game, putting it on the ground, trying to be physical deep down in your opponent's territory, trying to break this tie and win the game, but, man, you've got to have better ball security.
Yeah, and you got to find a way defensively to make plays. And it doesn't matter how pretty it is, but they did it just that. Like, make a play late in the game, tie ball game, force a turnover, give your offense now a chance to go win this football game for you.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Grab in the backfield. It's Chapman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll try to pop the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Marshall will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the Hokies will move the sticks.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run it. It's Tootin. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Steps away to find some room. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Power football with the run. Great move there. And they'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the pass.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do it.
Got a man. It's Montgomery. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Going up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Montgomery. Stopped after making the catch. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here. Lost one deep down the right side. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Got some room to run. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the 4th quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. They'll throw it on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Looking downfield, it's Pennington. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He wants to pass it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Conley. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down and run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. They've got the screen set up. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. To the air. It's Pennington. Throws for the end zone. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Well, that's going to do it for part 1. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. You know I'll be doing part 2 of this tomorrow night. So have a good night. Peace.